Welcome to Did You Know, where we let you know about one scary security or privacy problem and what to do about it. Well, did you know
that you can take a smartphone and go from a guest user to taking over someone's computer?
I did not know that, and I do not believe that until you prove it to me, and maybe not even then.
Well, David, let's show you. Let's show others watching how we do it. So it all starts out the same. We've received an email. They've asked us to not share the content, and of course we wouldn't.
Of course not.
With no intention of doing so. We're going to copy that content over into our PC, and we can see we've got 3 files there.
There's some good-looking guys in there.
Well, I see that. Yeah, there we go. We've got an image, we've got a video, and we've got the recovery words that are used to gain access to our crypto accounts.
Nice.
We also have a secret file here that contains our super secret password.
Yeah, I'm not sure that one qualifies, but okay.
No, please don't take any password advice from this video. The guest account that we're about to use here isn't one of the administrators.
No, just a guest. Hey, I'm a guest. I'm a friendly guest.
So now we're in the guest user, and we're going to try and do something standard. We're going to try and open our desktop of the administrator.
Yeah, let's do it. I want to see what he's hiding there.
Right. And as expected, we can't do that.
No.
Rightly so. Access to the path is denied. And the reason it's denied is because our permission is denied and it's considered unauthorized access.
A guest shouldn't be poking around there anyway, as far as I'm concerned.
And in a lot of scenarios, like a public library, you'll often find that these are guest accounts. So we take our phone and we actually just simply plug in the USB.
Matthew, I do this. I've been traveling. I'm a guest. I might plug into your computer just to get a little charge, especially if I don't have the Swedish plug.
Yeah, very common. And, I'm sure if you ask someone if you could charge your phone, they would plug it in for you.
Yeah, that's right.
What it does here is it pops up a driver installation window, which again, given how much advertising and pre-installed apps there are on Windows 10 anyway, this wouldn't seem out of the obvious to anyone.
I want to play a game.
Yeah, right. Who doesn't? I mean, this seems harmless. We're simply installing the driver for a mouse, but using that driver, it allows us to actually open an administrator's shell. Now you can see that at the top of the window there, administrator Windows PowerShell. We're actually going to run a who am I, and this time we're not the guest, we're NT authority system, which for the people that know, and for those that don't, I'll explain, that's the most privileged account one can have on a Windows computer. So first of all, we created this empty folder, the confidential folder. We've got nothing in it. We want to try and copy over the content from the administrator. Now, as you saw before, even accessing that would result in a violation, an access control violation, and it would give us a warning. This time we're going to try and copy those files.
Yeah, this is not just any guest.
No, as you see, we're actually able to copy them, right? So now we have all of those files. You can check them out.
No way. Oh, there's me in high school. Look at that. Look at those moves. Look at that hair.
Yeah, I mean, this is all super top secret stuff, especially this picture.
What happened to my haircut there and what happened to yours?
And then, we have our recovery seeds. But we also, if we remember back from earlier, on our desktop, we had a super secret file with an even more super secret password.
There it is.
There it is. Now we're going to not be a very nice guest, and we're actually going to delete the administrator's file.
Well, you could just say we're cleaning up after ourselves.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, guest. They shouldn't leave confidential or PII lying around. So
they're just doing them a favor.
As you see, we try and actually read that file, and this time it says object not found. Now we're back in the, yeah, there you go. Now we're back in the administrator account. The folder is empty, and we don't have our super secret password anymore.
Well, that's not very nice. That's like, what kind of guest is that? They come to charge the computer and they ended up stealing and then deleting all of your confidential stuff. Now, Matthew, what can we actually do about this?
Well, there's a couple of things you can do. Firstly, I would suggest disabling automatic driver installations, especially for this exact example here. Another thing you can do is actually to disable USB ports to prevent that sort of thing from happening. And for more advanced users, you can actually start to whitelist devices. So it will allow USB drives you trust, like a backup drive, but it will block the rest of them. But that's something that, for more advanced users, it's not easy to do this configuration or even to find out where those issues lie. But as you know, David, that's the reason behind why we built Funder, to help people identify these configuration issues and to enable them, to non-technical people, to have a more secure computing experience.
That's right, Matthew. And then even if you don't understand any of the technical part of it, something can't be stolen if it isn't there in the first place. So the super secret files shouldn't have even been on there, or they should have been encrypted. And under GDPR, you shouldn't have your customers' files that you don't need anymore. You should just have the basic information that you require. And if it isn't there, then even if you have a nasty old guest arrive and plug in for a charge, they're not going to be able to steal or delete something because it isn't going to be there.
Yeah, exactly right. And the key point there is to make sure you store your recovery or decryption key off the desktop on a removable drive. And a last point, what we demonstrated in the video was reading files, copying files, deleting files. Now, as an administrator, we can disable the firewall, we can enable remote desktop, we can do a number of things. We can even just allow ourselves in, remain stealth while keeping the antivirus running. We can also disable advanced antivirus or monitoring and logging. So again, you can't rely on these products like firewalls or antivirus, because once we have an administrator account, that usually counts for nothing, because we have the power to disable it, to change it. We can even reconfigure it to not report back, but still run. And so, as we've shown today, that's possible with nothing more than a smartphone and a USB cable.
Nice. Well, that's it for this episode of Did You Know? I'm David Williams, co-founder of Fundamental Cyber, along with Matthew Carr, my other co-founder. If you want to know more about these kind of problems and what to do about them, visit fundamentalcyber.com and check out getfunda.com for our Funda product.